Hey guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Come on in, come on in. I'm wrapping gifts right now, and um I'm not decent right now. I'm just like kind of I just got home, so I'm just like, okay, let me just like put these things together real quick, take a shower and wrap these gifts. So if y'all are doing the same thing, come on in. If you missed this live, then you can always just do the replay. It will be it will be on replay, so I'll keep it up. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful Christmas Eve. If you, I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, I celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. Um, Yeah. Oh, y'all forgive me. Yesterday, I put up a lot. No, I put up a regular video and it was in the wrong format. So forgive me. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. This is wrong. But hope y'all are relaxing, enjoying yourself. Some people have to work. I have to work on Christmas Day just in the morning, and then I'm gonna, you know what I mean, I'll be able to enjoy, the rest of my day. But it's all good. I get to just chill and shoot the breeze with you guys and just relax. Hope y'all got y'all like y'all cooking y'all food and stuff, or wrapping your gifts. We had a little bit of a white Christmas in Massachusetts, which is cool. Um, yeah, we had a little bit of snow and stuff. So it's like nice and cozy. Um, yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple of things though. Now, I really didn't want to touch on the Nicki Minaj situation. And the reason why is because if you notice, I didn't do a video. I did a short, but I didn't do a video. And the reason why I didn't do a video, y'all, is because I didn't want to get too political because that's just not me. Um, I personally, I respect everybody's views and stuff. So, and which way they want to vote and all that kind of stuff. And I just don't want that really. I don't want to focus on that, but I do want to focus on Nicki Minaj. Um, yeah. So Nicki right now, you know what? I think a lot of people, so I hear, a lot of celebrities, and we will be playing some of them. A lot of celebrities have been very vocal on how they feel, and a lot of them feel as if this is not my views. This is Nicki's, right? I mean, I'm sorry. This is the whoever celebrity I'm about to play. Now, there's one in particular, and it's Joe Budden. And Joe Budden basically said, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with Nicki Minaj. I'm done with this. I'm done with anything Nicki Minaj has going on. And I'm just wiping my hands to Nicki Minaj. Like after the sit down with Erika Kirk, he wants no part of Nicki Minaj. Now, I know there's other celebrities that have really strong views on how they feel. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, my thing is how Nicki wants to vote and what party she wants to support. That's Nicki's business. I'm not upset at Nicki for supporting who she wants to support. She's a grown woman. She has the right to. My issue with Nicki is I just don't understand the way she went about it. The way she went about it seemed very I don't know, like she was entertaining, like she was trying to be an entertainer. Like that whole bit about the president being like dashingly handsome, and the comment made about the vice president. I I didn't know where she was going with that. You know what I mean? And that's what made me uneasy, not about how she chooses to vote or how what party she, you know what I mean, chooses to follow. I was just like, Nikki, you know that people are going to take this some kind of way, right? People don't play with their politics. And so if you're looking to like have this slapstick kind of like comedy or just like have fun moment, this probably ain't it. This probably is not a good idea, right? To go in this lane for that. And now we're just coming off of the whole Nicki versus Cardi B situation. And, I said this a little bit in my short also. And I feel as if like that, like, has Nicki healed from that? Has she, does she feel sorry about that? Like, I guess I'm what I'm trying to figure out is Nikki going off of that same energy? Because in my opinion, and I'm not going to speak for anybody, in my opinion, that was some really like disturbing energy when she was going back and forth with Cardi B, because I feel like she was touching on some things that was very sensitive. But I'm not saying that Cardi B is innocent, because Cardi B was touching on some really sensitive things too. But I just feel as if like the legend that is Nicki Minaj, is this, I question if she is, does she feel like she has to get back at people? Is this her way of getting back at people? She made a lot of enemies in the industry, so I'm wondering if Nikki is like, you know what, I really don't care about the industry anymore. Hey everyone, hey guys that's coming in, hi. I wonder if Nikki's like, you know what, okay, you know what, screw the industry, I'm done. I did what I, no one cares. I'm just like, hypothetically speaking and trying to think through Nikki. No one cares. No one cares how I feel. No one respects me as a artist. So you know what? I'm going to leave this alone, because remember, y'all, remember, remember when Nikki was like, oh, you know what, y'all? I honestly was thinking about retiring. Y'all remember when she said that? Mm. Y'all remember when she hinted that she was getting ready to retire, and then the Barb's was like, "Please, Nikki, no, we need you, Queen." Blah blah blah. hmm I think Nikki is still hurt from that. I think Nikki is still hurting from that. I think she still feels some kind of way. I really do, y'all. And I I want to know what happened. Like, where did this start from? Nikki was going back and forth with artists. She was getting into it with Lotto and um Ice Spice. I mean, and she's a long feud with Cardi B. What's in it, Megan Thee Stallion, all the girls, honey, all the girls Nikki done got into it with. But not just the girls though, right? Jay-Z. And this is the crazy thing is, Jay Z, Nicki was cool with Beyonce. I mean, from what I thought, Nicki and Beyonce was cool, or I guess it was just like all a business thing. They did that song together, and I remember like Nicki used to just say like, like some real cool things about Beyonce, and vice versa. So I guess it all changed. I'm guessing. I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing it all changed when Beyonce, when Megan Thee Stallion went to Rock Nation, child. When Megan Thee Stallion went to Rock Nation, and Megan Thee Stallion went on stage, y'all remember, and at Beyonce's concert, and she was like, "I love you, Beyonce," and Beyonce was like, "I love you too." I think that just really did it for Nicki. I think Nicki then was just like, you know what, girl, ain't nobody in my corner, child. You listen, Nicki's probably keeping score, honey, and she got the whip cracking on Kenny. Talking about Kenny, keep the score, keep the score, because I got enemies up in here. And I feel like Nicki probably was sit, and I really pray that this wasn't an idea of her part, like people around her, right? People that work for her, I really pray that this is not someone whispering in Nikki's ear saying, "Hey, you know what, Nick? This is the way you should go." Because I think that that would be even worse. But in my opinion, Nikki doesn't even come across as someone who would listen. She's very strong-willed, in my opinion, right? So I that's why I feel like this is Nikki and only Nikki. Nikki's like, you know what? I'm going to take a step out and share my beliefs. And there's no holding back. And I'm not going to go back from this. I'm going to tell people how I really feel. Now, I'm going to share my screen, y'all, and we're going to get into some things. Now, Joe Budden recently on his podcast was like, you know what? I'm done with Nicki Minaj. And a lot of other celebrities really feel some kind of way, child. Like they are really upset at what's the name? What's his name? Not Fetty Wap's ex-wife. Waka Flocka's ex-wife, Tammy. Child, she said that Nicki Minaj is the epitome of a ultimate bootlicker. Mm, child. Listen, I don't know. I feel some kind of way. Like, you can't fault the lady for giving and sharing her opinion. Am I correct, y'all? Like, even if we disagree with her, it's not fair to make her feel some kind of way because she has an opinion. Am I correct? I mean, everybody that has brown skin doesn't have to go a certain way politically. Am I right? Like, put down in a comment. Am I right, y'all? Like, now, I'm not sharing my political. This. We're not going to be touching on politics. This has nothing to do with politics. I know it has to do with politics, but I really want to focus on Nikki. So I don't want anyone to feel as if, oh, so Ruth, you going this way. No, I'm not sharing my political views, y'all. And I respect anybody's political views. I want to make that perfectly clear. This is not the platform for that. Okay. I don't believe in that, and I don't believe in bullying anybody because they want to go a certain way. Now, but Nikki, my thing is the way she went about it. I just don't understand where she was and why she was she prepared. Was she prepared, y'all? Because I'm starting to think like, did she know that Erika Kirk was going to put her on the spot the way she did? Did they rehearse some of those things? Because if they did, I mean, I think that's even worse. But um was Nikki prepared? When she was like, the assassin, and then like, like what was she doing? And that, like, the whole, like, the dashing handsome our dashing handsome president. First of all, listen, I don't know if and even if she thought that President Trump was handsome, she's a married woman. I don't know. If I was a married woman, I'm not going to be, I'm not moving that way. But anyway, I mean, I'm going to let me play let me play what Joe Budden said, y'all. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. And shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. This is under the fair use law. I respect Hollywood Unlocked, so shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. All right, so let's just play this, y'all.
USA, she went out there. It does have an effect on how I view you, and this was one of them things.
Oh, no. Assassin, which is a dude. I don't think she's a
Let me see. Hold
assassin,
on.
which is a
I just want to make sure I'm playing it. I don't know if
dude that.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Let me just see.
Minaj, turning point.
I think my audio might be messed up. I'm not sure. Let me just see something. I don't know. I mean, I feel like everybody is like quick to like go off on Nicki, and I mean just like go against Nicki. And I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I don't I don't think Nicki, I know a lot of people are like, well, oh, Nicki's career is over. She better not put out no music. Ain't nobody gonna listen to Nicki. I feel like Nicki, you can't cancel a huge star like Nicki Minaj. Sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. I don't know what's going on with my audio. You can't cancel a huge star like Nicki Minaj. Like I feel like a star like Nicki Minaj will always shine. Um, she's just so talented, and she put out such an amazing body of work. That's not going to be as easy as that. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's quite fair to want to even to even put her on the docket for canceling it. If the woman is just sharing her opinion, do you know what I mean? And if she's just sharing her opinion, that's her opinion, that's her view, that's what, you know what I mean? Like she didn't. let me tell you let me tell you what I think this is all about. Nicki's fan base is huge. And a big percentage of Nicki's fan base, of course, is the LGBT community. Am I saying that right, y'all? The LGBTQ community. I hope I'm saying that right, y'all. Please forgive me. Um, I feel as if it's because she has such a big fan base in that area that a lot of people feel a bit slighted. Like, where did this come from? I think if they knew ahead of time that Nicki was going to go this way, then it wouldn't be such a blow and they wouldn't be so upset. But because Nicki just came out of nowhere, they feel a lot of people feel betrayed. But y'all, she was just feeling. This Nicki been feeling like this for a minute. Nicki been feeling like this for a minute. I think she just hid her views. You know what I mean? She hid her beliefs. She hid them. She hid them. And I think now, and this is why I'm thinking maybe she is going to retire, y'all, because this is a drastic move. And she's not dumb. Nicki knows that, hey, I could possibly lose a lot of fans. So when you make a move like this, does that mean that you're not coming back? That you're not going to make any more music? Ciao. Y'all think about it. Because I know that album ain't coming out. There ain't no way in the world she would pull a stunt like this and still put out an album. No way. No way. Because see, Nicki has a very competitive spirit, and there ain't no way in the world Nicki is going to jeopardize her fan base and lose against Cardi. Child. Y'all know that's not gonna happen. I'm so mad that my I don't know what's going on with my. Sorry, y'all. I have no idea what's going on with my audio for IG. But yeah, I feel like Nicki might be retiring because there's no way Nicki would jeopardize her fan base. No way, y'all. Nick might be gone. And that makes me really sad. Nicki really might be gone, y'all. Because she might be thinking to herself, hey, you know what? I mean, right now, when after my meaning before she sat down with Erika Kirk, she may have been thinking, hey, I might as well do it now. I mean, ain't no sense in me. I'm not putting out any more music. I did what I had to do as far as the industry is concerned in my career. So now is Nicki trying to be the next Candace? Like, is Nicki trying to like get into politics? Is this her next like career path? And what does that mean? Like, if that's the case, are we ready for that? What if Nicki is trying to be the next Candace Owens? Listen. I'm gonna say this. At first, I said to myself, "Oh, you know what? This is a calculated move, right?" No, I said this is a spur of the moment move. I really thought that. I said, oh, this is kind of weird. Like that, it's kind of it's probably a spur of the moment, right? It's probably off of impulse and emotions. Okay, she's feeling bitter. She's feeling slighted. She's feeling like a lot of people that said that they would be in her corner or not. Now, this is why I'm starting to think, I don't think so. The reason why, y'all, she has a lot to lose, and she knows that. Nicki's not dumb. Nicki knows that you're not just gonna hop, skip, and bounce back and be able to put out an album and have it sell over Cardi B in March, and after you pull a stunt like this in December, at the end of December, child. I think Nicki sat down with her husband, honey, and said, "Listen, I'm not coming back. I'm not putting out another album. I can't believe that they're making these, because Nicki, remember what she said. She can't believe they're making people stars. These certain people, she can't stand the fact that Cardi B has gotten the success that she's gotten. You know why? Because remember, she said Cardi B can't write worth a lick. And she's a real MC, and she's a real writer, and she cannot believe that people are actually falling for. Nicki is so mad at that. And half of these artists that's out right now, Nicki Minaj does not think that's talented. And she has not held her tongue. And I think Nicki might just be done with music. Because see, the thing is, she's not dumb. Once you go at Jay Z, I mean, you basically you open Pandora's box, right? I mean, you going at the Rock Nation, Hove. Cardi B's cool with Kelly and Beyonce and Jay Z. Cardi B got all the right people in her corner, honey. Nicki must be like, you know what? All right, I'll show them. I'm going a different lane. Nicki just might be getting into politics, child. And people saying, oh, well, you know what? Erika and them, they're using Nicki. Nicki might be using them. Child. Listen, let me tell y'all. Y'all better put on your thinking caps here. Really, really think. Think strategically. I don't know. Nicki might be that one to be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna play them at their game. I'm gonna make them think that I'm in their corner. And then once I'm up, I'm a boom. Because that's what she did in the music industry, child. That's what she did in the music industry. Think about it. Think about it. Nikki rubbed elbows with everybody that she needed to rub elbows with, and then I'll never forget. All of a sudden, Nikki realized who she was, honey. You know, they used to say down south, when an adolescent gets old enough, they start to smell themselves. Oh, look at her, she started to smell herself. And I think Nikki, that's what she did in the industry. She got to a certain point, honey. She was like, "Oh, I'm Nicki Minaj." And do y'all remember when Nikki was like, "Oh no, I'm not doing any more features," because she realized who she was. I ain't doing no more features. No, you won't get a feature from no more Nicki Minaj. And then that's when we saw a shift change. And then Nikki became Nikki. Nikki became Nikki. Onika became Nikki. Not Roman, Nikki. So this is something we really need to think about here. Nikki might have a strategic plan. And the thing is, Nikki probably already knew, like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna piss off a lot of celebrities, a lot of black celebrities, a lot of celebrities that go opposite of President Donald Trump. And that's okay. Because they was never for me anyway. They call me crazy. Think like Nikki. They call me crazy. They said I was crazy. They said I was on rugs. They say I needed help. I'm going to show them. Child, listen. Huh. I don't think Nikki cares. I don't think Nikki cares. Ain't no apology coming. Ain't no, oh, you know what? I'm sorry to my fans. I'll be honest with you. I just don't think that's coming. I feel as if Nikki's like, I don't, okay. Kind of knew that you weren't going to agree with me and you were going to go a whole other way on this, and that's okay. Whoo, oh, Nika. And people say, oh, well, you know what? No, she's just trying to get Kenneth pardoned. I don't think it's just that, y'all. I don't. I don't think it's just about Kenneth. Yes, that's a nice perk. But I think this woman is thinking about the master plan. I think this woman is thinking about a whole new career path. I think Nikki is thinking about getting heavily into politics. And did y'all see when Erika looked at her and said, I love you. What was it? Huh? They've been talking for a long time, honey. Like they've been in cahoots. They've been in cahoots, honey. Why would Nikki use, and I quote, assassin when she was who was she referring to? Was it the vice president? Why did she use that knowing that that woman lost her husband in that way? I didn't see. That's the thing, y'all. Aside from the politics, like let's just put the politics aside. Nikki, was you, huh? And I can't believe that. Like, and Erika, does it seem like Erika is living her best life, y'all? I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I ain't never seen Erika look so good and seem so just together and with it. And I mean, she is thriving. Huh? You know, and they say like, you know, a fool will tell somebody how they should grieve. So I have no right to do that. You know what I mean? I have no right. So I'll leave that alone. But Erica just sure enough look like she's chilling though. I'm living my best life. But I wish that I could play. Y'all put down in the comments. If you're here, put down in the comments. I'm gonna see if I can see what's going on with my daggone. I have no idea what's going on with this audio for Instagram, y'all. I really wanted to play. Y'all put down in the comments how y'all feel so far about like this whole Nicki thing. 'Cause I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's okay, y'all. I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I hope y'all can hear me. Can somebody just put in a comment like I hear you? Okay, I think I got it now, y'all. Hold on. Let me just so I'm gonna play y'all. Let's see. I'll share my screen in a second. I'm gonna play that Joe Budden bit. But can y'all put down in the comments if you can hear me or not, please? Just like put down like you can, even if you just put a 1 in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Are y'all shy? Wait, hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me just put down. I'm gonna put this down here. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all don't be shy. I should be the one shy. I mean, hello? Okay, here we go.
I'm going. That's it. The last dance. That was the last candle on the cake for me. Sorry, Barbs. Sorry, Nick. Don't call me. Don't text me. It is what it is. Sometimes how y'all move around. Nicki Minaj, Turning Point USA. She went out there. By now you've seen it. I got a bunch of phone calls about it.
I bet.
I'm out. I'm done. That was it. Sorry, I'm gone. I'm gone. That's it. The last dance. That was the last candle on the cake for me. Sorry, Barbs. Sorry, Nick. Don't call me. Don't text me. It does have an effect on how I view you. And this was one of them things. I'd be a fool to think that you didn't consider that before you did it.
I'm sure.
Which just says to me that you really don't give a fuck. I'm even more baffled. I don't even know how much of this conversation I could have, but they're so anti-transgender, which is confusing to me because I've been to the Nicki concert.
That's the thing that fucks me up.
I'm so does have an effect on how I view you, and this was one of them things. I'd be a fool to think that.
Oh no! I'm not disappointed just because I've come to expect.
Had no expectations.
Yeah, or I expected that. Unfortunately, I remember when I first criticized Nicki a couple months ago, and I said she's doing these MAGA talking points. She sounds like a MAGA person, and the Barbs came after me like, "Why are you saying she's MAGA just because she cares about X, Y, and Z?" Is she MAGA now? She's at a Turning Point conference. She's talking to Charlie Kirk's wife.
Talk about how handsome Trump is.
How handsome Trump is.
No, she went crazy.
She actually called JD Vance in this. Oh no! I'm not disappointed just because I've come to expect.
Had no expectations.
Yeah, or I expected that. Unfortunately, I remember when I first criticized Nicki a couple months ago, and I said she's doing these MAGA talking points. She sounds like a MAGA person, and the Barbs came after me like, "Why are you saying she's MAGA just because she cares about X, Y, and Z?" assassin, which is a weird thing to say
crazy
to the woman whose husband was just assassinated.
That was a very awkward.
It was just, you could
30
pick any
seconds.
other word, right? It was like, oh, what is happening here?
Didn't she all little girls mattered when
Yes.
talking about that? It was a hot ass mess on that stage.
It was.
That's exactly
Like there's no way to sugarcoat it.
right.
I'm done. I'm off.
And I think part of that is because we respect Nicki's mind and her autonomy. In other words, assassin, which is a weird thing to say
crazy
to the woman whose husband was just assassinated.
That was a very awkward.
Duped. I don't think she's a patsy. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's making a choice, and I strongly disagree with that choice. And so I can't rock with it. I still think she's a great MC. She's probably top 10 ever for me. Male, female, dead, a lot, whatever. I think she's just a great artist. But the choices she's making in life are stunningly disappointing over the course of her career. Although over the last year, it's exactly on brand what we would expect.
Yeah.
Duped. I don't think she's a patsy. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's making a choice, and I strongly.
Yeah. I ain't got too much. I'm off.
Yeah.
I wonder what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like for me, it's almost like somebody got one up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you leverage.
It's almost. Yeah. I ain't got too much. I'm off.
Yeah.
I wonder what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like
assassin, which is a weird thing to say
crazy
to the woman whose husband was just assassinated.
That was a very awkward.
It was just, you could
30
pick any
seconds.
other word, right?
Okay. All right. So hopefully y'all heard that. So this is the thing. A lot of people are questioning and asking that question, like, hey, I wonder what is going on. What's wrong with her? Is everything all right? Is Nicki may need help? I really don't believe that, y'all. I feel like Nicki is very with it, very controlled. Yes, she gets emotional because she gets very passionate about what she believes. But I think the recent situations in the music industry has fueled Nicki Minaj, pushed her into sharing her views and her beliefs politically to the public. I just really think that Nicki is done with the industry. And I'm sorry, like Joe Budden, I love Joe Budden. Nicki could care less if you like her or not. And I know Joe Budden probably doesn't care if Nicki cares or vice versa. But trust me, Nicki knew she was going to lose a lot of people as fans. And that's why I believe that Nicki might be retiring. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next topic, y'all. I want to hit another topic. Like, let me see if I can show y'all. Let me see if this is. Let me show y'all this. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to show y'all. I wanted to hit on a couple of topics. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. I'm gonna share my screen again and hit on. Oh, did y'all see this? Oh, and again, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Hollywood Unlocked. I'm using this under the fair use law. I love Hollywood Unlocked. I think Hollywood Unlocked is under Jason, right? Jason, oh my goodness, I forget his last name. Forgive me, Jason. But I love Hollywood Unlocked. So, all right, let me just play this.
So, I'm not going to lose my peace, my sanity, for nothing.
I didn't know she was going to be playing music. Daggone it. Sorry, y'all. YouTube would kill me if I keep playing that. Hopefully she stops. Hold on.
For all the love that I need. I don't think no nigga can treat me better. You don't be a nigga at the end of the day.
She said she don't think that no N can treat her better.
Are y'all not reading y'all Bible?
Did the girl just did she ask us if we was reading our Bible? Huh? I can't, you know what?
Where you see that
I
at?
keep playing that music.
Because I'm lucky. Somebody said Blue has that big thick sticker.
All right. So yeah, okay. I can't really play this, y'all, because of the music, and I'll get in trouble with YouTube. But it looks like, as you can see, and I quote, she says, "I don't think no N can treat me better." Yeah, she said that she is in love with Blueface. This is Blueface's girlfriend. She said that she's never been treated better, and she don't think any other man can treat her better than Blueface treats her. You know what? If she likes it, I love it. If there it is. If she likes it, I love it. If she likes it, I love it. Y'all. And then I noticed that in the comments, let me just receive some of these comments. Hold on. People getting real mad. I mean, they getting big mad. Hold on, let me see. Somebody said, I know the pH balance is HELL. Somebody said the bar is low. Somebody said, woo, it's spooky out here. Y'all be safe. I can't do this. um she must don't work or a hustle, because bless her. Okay. She just as lost as he is. Sad. Listen, this is what we have to understand. Wait, and then this person said it's not cheating if she know about it and y'all call her his girlfriend. He don't call her that. I feel like they have a mutual understanding and that's why it works. Exactly. A mutual understanding and that's why it works. Period. I feel as if, like, you know what, when you see someone move like this, a woman that says, hey, you know what, my man cheats and that's okay. I know my man has seen other women and that's okay. And I got, my man is great. He treats me wonderfully and I love my man and blah, blah, blah. And you think that the man is a yuck of a man? That's because he's not supposed to be with you. Okay. Let me tell you something. Blueface strategically picks out certain women. If you notice, Krishan was a lot like this girl. He likes these kind of women. And you know what? These women want to be underneath his stable. They want to be under his stable, and that's okay. Why are we trying to change these people? Great. She said, she is lucky. And then she said, are we reading our Bibles? I'm sorry. You know what I get so tired of? People just using Almighty God and the Bible just any old way they want to. People just using Almighty God and the Bible just any old way. Like, I really take offense to that. You would be better off, and I really do believe this. We're all better off just going, you know what? I know I'm in sin right now. I'm in sin, and then I'm going to get better. And it's just stop trying to match the word of God with what you got going on, knowing good and well the two don't go together. It just don't go together. And I really truly believe that, y'all. Like, okay, if you get an award, right, and your song that you get an award for is talking about flipping and licking and sticking and shooting and cutting and and this and doing every lewd thing that you could think of. But then when you get the award, I want, woo, woo, I want to thank God. I just want to thank God. What God are we thanking? Who's the God? Who? Huh? Listen, I feel like this. We all sin. And I understand that we all sin. We all sin. We're none of us are perfect. We're born in sin. But you know what? I would much rather, if I'm sinning, I'm trying to get my way out. You know what I mean? But like just to play with God like that and just, you know what I mean? It say put his name in any old thing you got going on and making it like it's okay. But back to this girl, she's gonna learn just like, and I'm this is why I'm gonna share my screen again. She's gonna learn just like Krishan learned. Okay? Because Krishan learned too. Um Krishan, I know y'all saw when Krishan got that Blueface's face off her cheek. So yeah, so she got that, and she recently got his name. I think she had her his name underneath her navel, so she got that removed too. You know, and I like this for Krishan. I really do. I just pray that Krishan, this is not just for she's just having a good time. Like she just trying to gain and get attention as much as possible. And then as soon as he starts, you know, really showing her some attention, here she go putting the tattoo right back on the cheek and taking the tooth out. I pray that that's not the case. All right, y'all, let's get back to this one. This is my last topic right here. Let's see. I want to show y'all this. Now, mind you, I love me some Little Kim. I absolutely love Little Kim. Um, all right. So this is Little Kim, y'all. Let me I'm gonna play it. Hold on one second.
Bitch. Yeah, you thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Cow bungalow, bitch. Yeah, you thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Yeah, I thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Y'all want me to be ugly and insecure so bad, but then you would be out of work. Stupid bitch. Yeah, you thought
I love me some Lil Kim. And let me tell you something. Little Kim has always been absolutely beautiful. Like let's look at some Little Kim 90s pictures, okay? Little Kim has always, always been gorgeous, always been beautiful, always, all her adult life. Little Kim has been absolutely gorgeous. Little Kim is gorgeous, period. Without the surgery, without the bells and whistles, without the fillers and the next to nothing nose and the lightened skin, Little Kim is gorgeous. We did not need this, y'all. This is not what we needed. We need this. Kim is beautiful. Y'all want me to be insecure so bad. Kim, we don't want you to be insecure. We never, ever, 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 people loved the way Kim looked back in the day. Kim didn't like the way Kim looked. Don't blame that on us. Don't blame that on us. And this is one of those things where, like, I think she looked better back in the day. Listen, let me tell you something. I would much rather a Kim that is a little bit older, but like her same natural features than who I have in front of me. And she's gorgeous. Always has been. Child. Well, y'all, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Christmas Eve. I'm going to stop that there. Make sure you put some comments down below. And make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I love y'all real bad. I hope y'all have been liking the videos. And if you notice that, like, I've been really like, just like wanting to make sure that, like, I've been adding new stuff. So just give me grace, okay? Because I'm just like trying new things. So, but let me know what y'all want. Say if you guys want me to cover a topic, just let me know. Love y'all real, real, real bad. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I really would love to know what y'all think about like any of these topics. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.